You can go back with skinny markers that I'll give you later on and like highlight maybe on.
My name is Amelia Acuña. I am a 5th grade teacher at Howe Avenue Elementary. I've been teaching for 3 years. My father was a special education teacher when I was very little in LA County, and then as I got older and met my husband, my mother-in-law was a veteran teacher in the San Juan School District, and I started working a lot in her classroom, and I just fell in love with it. I was not what you would call the perfect student. I had a very chaotic home life growing up. We were extremely poor. And so I actually failed out of high school due to being homeless. But when I went back to college, I gained this sense of confidence because I started acing every class and graduating with honors. And I realized that it was not an intelligence thing. It was a lack of support, things outside of my control, poverty. That really inspired the work that I do in my class, so teaching the whole kid and also teaching them life skills. You guys are one day going to be adults. How will you give back? How will you make change? And so that has blossomed into different things. So that has blossomed into a leadership group called the Howe Helpers. We make bags each year for the local in-house community. And then in my classroom and in my teaching, it includes using different lenses through teaching. Not every kid is going to be a mathematician. Some kids are artists. The importance of including art in your education is that it teaches me so many things about my kids that they could never tell me. Our curriculum was teaching about hydroponics this year, and I thought it would be a really cool way to bring that to life for the students here, that they could not only read about hydroponics on the page, but they could physically see it. And so I applied for a grant, a Donors Choose grant for my classroom.
We use a UV light and some water, and there's a sponge. These are all these are all lettuce, and this is like bell pepper since it's small. This one's mine, and it's a bell pepper.
I've thought about retirement a lot. It was one of the other added benefits that drew me into teaching. Having a CalSTRS benefit means that I don't have to be concerned about my future. My husband and I are really concerned with having a nice retirement for both of us. One of the things that we often talk about is eventually when we retire working in the national parks as rangers. We both really love nature. We're constantly keeping that in mind in the financial decisions that we make.
But I will help you with your grammar. I threw my arms around her.
This year we've been ending the very end right before we leave, usually with a gratitude list. So 3 things they're grateful for. And so they leave knowing that they're loved and happy and calm and regulated.